When building a new computer, the CPU and GPU are the two most important components in terms of the level of performance. So if you want high FPS or if you want to play on ultra settings in the most high demanding titles and achieve a smooth experience with no FPS drops or stutters or anything like that, then this is going to be the perfect video for you, because I will show you the best 1080p ultra gaming CPU and GPU combos, and I will show you the exact level of performance you can expect in both high demanding titles and esports shooters at 1080p, and some of them are even 1440p capable. So all the links for these combos will be down in the video description. My name is Valentino. Being said, let's start. The first combo is the cheapest one on the list, and I call this one the budget 1080p ultra gaming system, because you can play any game that you want at 1080p ultra settings and still achieve a smooth gaming performance. The reason why you are able to do this is because the GPU is the RX 6650 XT, which is a graphics card that's going to allow you to play at 85 plus FPS on average in high demanding games on high to ultra settings. So very powerful when it comes to 1080p ultra. And then for the CPU, you get the i5-12400F, which in my opinion is one of the best budget CPUs out there, and it will allow you to play high CPU demanding games 240 plus FPS on average competitive settings. You can easily fit a 240Hz monitor, take full advantage of it, and at the same time play those high demanding titles on high to ultra settings. Now the only limit that you have here, especially when it comes to high demanding titles, is that the RX 6650 XT has 8 gigs of VRAM, which is not enough in some modern AAA titles on ultra settings. So if you are planning on playing the latest, most high demanding games on ultra settings plus ray tracing on, then this is going to be an issue and you will need to upgrade your GPU. But for most people, and for the most part, if you're not going to be playing those super demanding titles with ray tracing on, this is going to be the perfect combo for you. You want to spend less than $400, because the price for this exact combo right now is $345. But remember, maybe when you're watching this video, the price might be different, or the availability in your region. So if you want to check the latest prices and availability, remember that you will have the links down below. With the next combo, we have the 1080p Ultra NVIDIA combo, and this one has the same CPU, the i5-12400F, and at the same time you are going to be achieving high FPS in esports shooters for you to have a high refresh rate monitor. So that's big thumbs up. And then here we have an NVIDIA graphics card in the RTX 4060. Now I have the RTX 4060 myself, and it's going to deliver similar performance compared to the RX 6650 XT in terms of rasterized performance, actually slightly faster, because with the 4060 you can expect around 90 plus FPS on average in high demanding titles on high to ultra settings. But this NVIDIA GPU has DLSS, which works better than FSR, especially when it comes to 1080p and 1440p resolution, and then you get a better level of ray tracing. But honestly, at this performance tier, I wouldn't be concerned about ray tracing, and I just wouldn't recommend you using it. However, if you want to play, for example, at 1440p resolution, this combo is going to be much better than the last one, mainly because of DLSS. As I said before, DLSS is the upscaler from NVIDIA, and it works much better than FSR at these resolutions, 1080p and 1440p. So if you want to play at 1440p in high demanding games, 70 to 90 plus FPS on average, high to ultra settings depending on the game, then this is going to be the perfect combo for you. Here you still get 8 gigs of VRAM in the RTX 4060, so you still have those same limits that you had before. But don't worry, I will get to the 12 gigs of VRAM graphics cards or more if you are into those modern AAA titles on high to ultra settings. The total price for this combo is $400, so the price is actually quite decent, and it's very nice if you want an NVIDIA GPU in your CPU and GPU combo. With the next combo, we have the high-end 1080p Ultra CPU and GPU combo. This one has the Ryzen 5 7600, which I have tested myself, and it's one of the best mid-range CPUs out there. It supports DDR5 memory and is much more upgradable down the line, which I will explain why in just a moment. But in terms of the level of performance, with this CPU you can expect 360 plus FPS on average when it comes to esports shooters. So here you can fit a 360Hz 1080p monitor if you want to buy one and you have the budget to. And the reason why this CPU is more upgradable over time is because you are on the AM5 platform. And then for the graphics card, inside of this combo you get a 12 gigs of VRAM graphics card, and this is the RX 6750 XT, which is actually about the same price as the RTX 4060, and in my opinion it is much better in terms of price to performance. It's a bit more expensive, but in terms of price to performance is top tier. In fact, you can expect around 100 plus FPS when it comes to high to ultra settings at 1080p, native resolution by the way, with no FSR on. And if you want to play at 1440p, you can play at native resolution as well with no FSR on, and expect 70 plus FPS on average high to ultra settings in high demanding titles. So you can play at 1080p ultra, but you can also play at 1440p high to ultra settings with no issues. The total price for this combo is under $500 at $482, which is not going to be the cheapest combo of course, but it is very high end and it is also not super expensive. You have around $900 to spend on a complete system that doesn't bottleneck the CPU and GPU combo. You will be getting a very nice PC. And trust me, you can easily bottleneck this combo or just any combo in the list if you don't have enough PC knowledge. So I will give you the solution on how not to bottleneck any CPU and GPU combo later on this video. And then we have the best of the best for 1080p. If you have more money to spend and you just want the best of the best for 1080p and you want to be able to upgrade to 1440p down the line with no issues and also get amazing performance at 1440p, then I recommend you getting this combo, which has once again the Ryzen 5 7600, and then you get the RX 6800. The RX 6800 is a graphics card that has 16 gigs of VRAM, which makes it even more future-proof for 1080p resolution in case modern games require more than 12 gigs of VRAM down the line, and you can expect well over 120 FPS when it comes to high to ultra settings at 1080p, and if you upgrade to 1440p you can expect 85 plus FPS on average, and in terms of esports shooters you can expect 400 plus FPS competitive settings at 1080p. So you get a very complete CPU and GPU combo for gaming at 1080p, and the total price is $541, which is not cheap, but again, if you just want the best of the best, this is going to be the ideal for you, especially if you play high GPU demanding titles. Let's say you want to play esports shooters and you want to achieve 500 plus FPS because you want to actually compete in esports games, then I recommend you spending the extra and going for the Ryzen 7 7800X3D CPU. If you make this upgrade, the total price for the CPU and GPU combo will be $778, but you will be getting the fastest CPU in the entire market when it comes to gaming performance. So if you want to play, once again, those esports shooters, competitive settings, and you want to achieve 500 plus FPS on average, for you to be able to buy a 540Hz monitor, well, this is going to be the perfect combo for you in that case. And maybe when you're watching this video, the price different, maybe it's lower, so I do recommend you checking the latest prices and availability in your region down in the video description. And before finishing this video, I want to explain to you how not to bottleneck the CPU and GPU combo. In order not to bottleneck any combo, you need a capable motherboard, case, power supply, because you need something that's not going to blow up. You also need good airflow, you need a decent CPU cooler, otherwise you are going to be hurting your system long term. So if you don't have enough PC knowledge, don't worry about it, because I have a complete video talking about the best gaming PC builds of the month for 1080p, 1440p and 4K, and also I have one video for pre-built PCs in case you don't want to build one yourself. Both videos will be in the top right of the screen. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.